Welcome back to the Brewery Project training tutorial. In the previous session, we created a display based upon Brewery Line 1. In this session, we will take a quick sidebar to discuss reference tags. Reference tags in FactoryStudio are tags that can be linked to another tag at runtime. This is similar to tag groups in other products, however, the response time is much faster. Let's take a look at how we can use reference tags on our new Brewery Line display to quickly show both Brewery Line 1 and Line 2 without creating another display. So let's go ahead and create the reference tag. Click on the New Tag button. For name, let's type Ref Brewline. For the type, let's select Reference. For the reference type, we'll select Brewline. And for the domain, we have a choice between server and client. A server tag will run on the server and will be global to all the clients on the system, while a client tag will have an instance on each client device. Now that we have our reference tag, let's go to the Brewline display and start creating the buttons that will allow us to shift back and forth between Line 1 and Line 2. On the display, the first thing we need to do is set up the references for each one of these devices. So let's use Control-A to select everything, and we'll use Replace and Tags. And in this instance, we're going to replace the base tag object with the reference tag. So on the right side, let's type in Reference Brewline. Once we click OK, you'll see that all of the tags have updated to the reference tag. And now we'll create two buttons to go back and forth between Line 1 and Line 2. And we'll do that by clicking the button icon on the left toolbar, dropping a button on the screen. Let's change that name to Line 1. Double-click the Line 1 button, select Action, and on the mouse left button down event, we'll use Set Value. And now we'll set the reference tag and the linked property of that reference tag to the Brewline 1 tag. Additionally, we'll set the hotkey to F1. Close this out. And now we'll duplicate this button and create a Line 2 button. Change the text to Line 2, double click, and again for action, now we'll set the tag to Brewline 2, and for the function key, we'll set that to F2. We'll go ahead and save our display, and now we'll start the project up. Go to Run, Startup, and Run Startup. In runtime, you will first note that the reference tag is blank. To fix this, we will go back into configuration mode and create a simple script on startup of the display. Click Code Behind, and in the display opening event, type in the simple script tag, let's use the reference tag, and the link property again, and we'll set that equal to Brewline 1. Now, let's drop a text object on the screen. We will use this text object to display the name of the line. Double-click, animate the text output, and now we will once again use the reference tag. And this time, we will set the text output to the name property of the reference tag. Okay, let's save the display. And let's take a look at the client. You can now see that we were looking at Brewline 1, the grist mill is pumping into the brew kettle, and the temperature is 81 degrees, pH is 72, and the level is 20. Now, if we click on line 2, we can see that all the variables have changed, all the values have changed, and now you can see the brew kettle is pumping into the mash tun.
Tatsoft.